He's still on the road.
Hello, welcome. Going to do a quick best on ground for the girls' game. Good contest by everyone. Unfortunately, Wyndham won. They've had a great year and they deserve it. They're going to go all the way. But today's best on ground goes to number 8, Jay Ainsworth.
Thank you very much for the award today. Thanks to the ladies for hosting and up the trucks. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone, and thank you for joining us here today. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the Wirrawong people, the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather here in Kununurra, and pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people joining us today. I'd also like to acknowledge our entire community, in particular the volunteers in our community, because that's what makes the East Kimberley such a great community. We've got many volunteers in our community. I'm sure there's many volunteers amongst us, and it's usually the busy people with their busy jobs or they're busy raising a family, and on many occasions doing both. And a lot of us do our volunteer work as our kids are going through various sports or clubs, and then when they're finished we move on. But there's some people that are very special in our community, and they just keep on giving regardless of whether they've got family members in community groups or sporting groups or anything, and Ingrid was one of those, that's for sure. I'd also like a moment to sincerely thank everyone who has made the effort to be part of the occasion, whether you're here in person or via the live stream. We recognise that many people who knew and worked alongside Ingrid have since moved away from Kununurra, but we still want to make sure you could be part of this moment wherever you are. Your presence near our farm means a great deal to us and to Ingrid's family. We're here this afternoon to officially rename what was formerly known as the Agricultural Oval, now to be known as the Ingrid Harvey Oval, in honour of a woman who gave decades of dedicated service to sport and community in the East Kimberley. Thank you all for being here to recognise her contributions and celebrate this occasion. Now I'd like to call upon the Shire Rep, that's me. Today, on behalf of the Shire of Wyndham East Kimberley, it is a great honour to mark the renaming of this space to Ingrid Harvey Oval, in tribute to a woman who was a true champion of sport and community in the East Kimberley. Ingrid was a trailblazer, an exceptional sportswoman, a tireless volunteer and a passionate advocate for community sport, from the founding of the Ord River Magpies Football Club in 1972 to her involvement across football, netball, basketball and softball. Ingrid's service spanned over 25 years, more than 800 games and countless lives touched. Her leadership and generosity earned her multiple awards, including the Australian Sports Medal, but her greatest legacy lives on in the people she mentored, the players she coached and the community she helped shape. We also acknowledge today the role of the Kununurra Agricultural Society in making this oval what it is. The facility was made possible through a partnership between the Shire of Wyndham East Kimberley, Department of Local Government, Sports and Cultural Industries and the Agricultural Society, of course, with strong support from local businesses in the wider community. Thanks to their dedication, we now have a magnificent second oval, which has been used for sport, school carnivals, equestrian events, dog activities and countless community gatherings. Naming this oval after Ingrid Harvey ensures her name and her values remain at the heart of local sport in Kununurra. It is both a tribute and a reminder that one person's passion can leave a legacy that spans generations. Thank you. I'd like to call upon one of Cross and Falls' finest presidents, Ryan Claus, President of the Order of the Magpie Football Club.
Hello and welcome on behalf of the Magpie Football Club. What am I meant to say in honour of a wonderful, hard-working, passionate and loyal lady? Ingrid meant so much to so many people in this town, and to receive this honour is a testament to her commitment to sport and the community. I want to thank the Shire for their hard work in making this day possible. Special mention to Kaylee for her tireless work, for the hard emails and following up. It's hard work, I can imagine. Thank you to all the clubs and organisations that contributed to the day and highlighting Ingrid's contributions to the respective clubs. Miles and family for making the trip to Kununurra from Christmas Island. Must be a great honour to be present for today's ceremony, mate. Thanks to Neil Vanderpoint for lobbying so hard on behalf of the footy club. I can't take any credit because Neil did everything to get the name change possible. And I hope you're watching, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks for all attending. Go Maggies. Please hang around for a top of the ladder clash. Thank you.
Before we move on to the unveiling, I'd like to share some words sent through by someone who knew Ingrid very well. Former Magpie player, captain, coach and community member Steve Ludwig. Steve couldn't be here with us today, but he asked that we read this message on his behalf as part of today's tribute to Ingrid and her incredible legacy. Please accept my sincere apologies for not being able to deliver these few words of recognition in person for Ingrid today. I first visited Kununurra and Wyndham way back in 1983. I had just completed my university degree and started my first job with the country power stations at Sequa. That's previous to Horizon Power. Of course, to all of us who worked there, it stood for slow, busy and casual. I'm sure it doesn't mean that today. Maybe that's why they changed the name. I immediately fell in love with the place and was lucky enough to return in 1985 in a full-time role working with Argyle Diamond Mines on the daily commute Monday to Friday. That routine allowed me to play sport during the week and on weekends too. It was around this time that I first met Ingrid on the basketball court. I was a player and she was the umpire. I didn't always agree with her decisions and I soon learned that she was the boss. Any disagreement usually ended with Ingrid blowing the whistle even harder, right next to my ear. It didn't take long for me to learn my lesson and stop arguing. Later, when football seasons rolled around, I joined the Magpies Football Club. After one short training session and another club that didn't feel quite right, I knew straight away that the people and players at the Magpies were a much better fit. From 1986 to 1990, I played captain and coached the Magpies in various roles, including a stint in the committee. It was during this time that I had the immense and lasting pleasure of working with Ingrid Harvey. Those were incredible years at the club, years I'll always treasure. The overnight trips to Horse Creek and games played at the Wyndham racecourse are some of my favourite memories. Sadly, we left Kununurra at the beginning of 1991, knowing we were leaving behind a truly special community and a great club. Since then I've returned regularly and Ingrid always greeted me with broad, genuine and caring smiles, even during tough times. Whether it was with the club or with her own health, she always stayed positive and deeply connected to her beloved Magpies. For me, today's official naming of the Ag Oval to the Ingrid Harvey Oval is bittersweet. It's incredibly special to see Ingrid honoured this way, though it's also hard not to feel the loss of such a loving and generous and remarkable person. To Miles, Jeremy and Ingrid's extended family, this is a proud and meaningful moment. We can all be proud to stand with you and honour Ingrid's outstanding contribution to the community and the legacy she leaves behind. Thank you, Steve, for sharing those memories with us, and a heartfelt reflection of someone who shared many years with sporting community with Ingrid. These words capture just how deeply she touched the lives of those around her, both on and off the sporting field. I'd now like to move to the signage unveiling. Before we do, I'd like to take a moment to sincerely thank Simon Donovan, Managing Director of Power Fabrication in Darwin, for generously donating the frame for the sign. His generosity is deeply appreciated and adds something truly special to this tribute, as well as Meredith from Rapid Print Media for a generous contribution towards the signage boards. I'd like to invite Milo to come forward and unveil the sign with me. Miles, would also like to present you with this magnificent frame here. You might have to come around and have a look at it. Yeah. Oh, the kids might want it. Before we wrap up, we'd love to take a group photo to mark this special occasion. If you're able, please make your way forward and gather near the signage so we can capture this moment together. Don't be shy. Thank you, everyone. That brings us to the end of the formal part of today's event. We would like to thank Abex Kununurra for donating their time and resources to cook a free barbecue for everyone. So please enjoy a sausage sizzle or a burger on us and help yourself to the soft drink and water in the Eskies. On behalf of the Shire and the Harvey family, thank you again for being here, both in person and via the live stream, to celebrate and honour Ingrid's remarkable legacy. Please enjoy the rest of the football this afternoon and feel free to stay, catch up and share some stories.
Just for anyone that didn't catch that, there's a free barbie over near the frangipani that Apex have put on for us. Sausage sizzles and hamburgers and soft drinks and water in the esky, so feel free to go help yourself. Thanks for coming.
going on, Chuck? You playing? What's with the t-shirt? What's with the t-shirt? Good burgerly. That shut you up, didn't it? All you had to do was ask, you would have got you one, mate.
I know which bag I'm going to grab on the bag.
Where's the chair? You might as well come and sit out the front now.
Chairs up straight away. We've had some chairs up straight away.
We were going to take a check. Yeah, go for it.
We're not going to be that quick.
No.
Anyway, if you are that quick, you have to move us as well.
Oh, there's two over there, but I'll wait. I'll get the keys.
Maddie, what's up behind?
Point.
So up behind is 1 point.
Yep. So all you do is look at the flag. 2 flags goal, 1 flag point.
Because it says goal and behind.
Yep.
So behind would be
A point.
the side goals.
Right.
The side goals.
Of course you can. Right, so get the goals.
Yeah.
Right. Goes between the big stick and the little stick.
Yeah.
So behind. Goes for the big stick.
Maddie, I need you to remind me to do this. I need you to remind me.
Right.
Tell me, remind me when it starts.
I'll tell you, every time they score, I will tell you. Right.
Okay.
You scoring as well.
Huh?
You scoring as well.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, you'll be right. You are.
I think the chance was to throw in the back and run into. Oh, we've not big it down.
They're a long way.
I'm just
Put it in there, are you, mate? You're right, you're right.
Thank you.
3. Over there. See? In the line. Yeah. Please. Just the car.
Marlene's going to bring the car across here.
I've already got it.
You can do that, can do.
Onion on 2, no onion on 3.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom. She said she'll go. Hey, you gotta go over there. Brandon, I need help. I need help.
Are you helping on the boat?
might stay here. I don't know.
I said, double check his fucking ass is easy dodgy because of that. And as the senator goes, you fuck off in there, fucking, I don't need to know fucking what so I did. Nah, that's what the cop said. So I just strolled straight in, these two getting fucking checked. Well, you all about that tonight, haven't you? I see you tonight, mate. Yeah. It's only because you're fucking dirty. Why dirty guys? He said to me, my first one was Donna come in that coffee that I'm on. Yeah. Never had that coffee. 4 o'clock. Come about 10 past 8. Get on 12 o'clock. We're on it right now. This is what I'm up. He said, I'll ring you when I'm back.
Hey.
How you going?
Good, mate. You filming this week?
Yeah.
You alright, buddy?
Yep.
Where's your posse, Lee? Huh? Where's your posse? Come on here.
Shut up, Maddie.
What was that?
What the fucking here?
Have you got the scoreboard?
Huh?
Have you got the scoreboard?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did hear this fucking hectic. So Lindsay went to take the sweat last night. Next week,
And welcome along to East Kimberley Football League Northern Division action. And what a clinker we've got coming up for you. It's the Ord River Magpies, reigning premiers, top of the table, just in front of Port Wyndham Crocs. Magnificent images coming through live from Ingrid Harvey Oval. And it is now officially Ingy's Oval. Vale, Ingrid Harvey. And as we see Wayne Paul doing a few karate kids, the hamstring flexibility is still there. He's umpired 1 million games of football. It's actually up around the 900 mark, apparently. A few days where he's done 3 or 4 games in a day. And here we go. Umpire Wayne Paul gets us going. The Crocs win the tap. Milner came in, fresh airy. Ball still there. Edwards, the junkyard dog. Hard ball gets it out. Still, they don't win the clearance though. Donovan, great chase, but the Crocs come away with it to centre wing. Ball just didn't get a good bounce. Farrell came in, got dealt with, and I think it's a free kick. So massive night in Kununurra tonight. Can the Port Wyndham Crocs clinch top spot? They've been coming in 2025. Or will it be the Ord River Magpies consolidating and just getting that one step closer to a back-to-back? As James Edwards has the mark on centre wing. Chip kicks over the top. And getting bustled over the line, Jackson Forbes. So boundary throw in. Left half forward for the Magpies. Oh, brilliant spin move and running bounce. Has 2. Then the long kick into full forward. There's no one at home though. Racehorse. Oh, the Crocs claim it. Right foot snap. He's nailed it like a carpenter. And the Crocs get the first of the night.
What's the goal for? Or
Superb goal, Bruce Gore. Off the back of scintillating run from the half back line. Did a pirouette like a ballerina on a postage stamp. Then a couple of running bounces. And the long leg into Gore was good. And stitch up in the team list, no 28 thus far. It was Derek Padoon. So if Timsy's listening, flick us through number 28, please. Here they go again, the Crocs. Rebound 50. That was clever. Right foot snap measured. Edwards played the body well. Then lays the shepherd on. Here comes Padoon again. Over the footy. Cox did well. Outstanding tackle by Evans. But it goes over the line. Farrell in there. So Derek Padoon, the 28. We're in the rat's tail. And well done, the Crocs. They go backwards here. One back to go, 2 forward. The clearance goes to them. Then the long kick towards left half forward. Oh, well done. They've got the mark. Left foot chip kick into full forward. Oh, what a mark. Brilliant by the Crocs. Kurt Hunter has taken up Yoti. And that is a contender for the AFCRI mark of the night. $3.5 grand for the mark of the year this year, thanks to AFCRI. Kurt Hunter has missed. So the Magpies to bring the footy back in. It's a good kick. Finds a teammate. And controlling the footy well here, the Magpies. Farrell's got the footy. Goes long down the line. Looking for a teammate in Forbes. Brilliant clean-up work across half-back again. And the Crocs will clear. Solid work. Padoon's got it again. And the long kick into full forward. Goal number 2 maybe. Good effort. Ollie Gray getting a few jumper punches. There's a bit of feeling in this one that Bruce Gore has missed. It's gone through for a minor score. So Dolby charging in, manning up. The skipper getting an early touch. Takes their time. The Magpies down the line. Good pack of players, 3 on 4. Magpies got numbers. They'll win out. And away they go, the Maggies. In forward. And just outpointed that time. So the long kick down the line. Milner. Couple of bites at it. And selling the candy well. Padoon. Gave it inboard on hands and knees. I think they've coughed it up here. Catavira on hands and knees. Gives it out. Wilfred Cox to Hannigan. Unloads. Straight through the eye. Diddle diddle. Matthew Hannigan goes bang. And the Maggies have got there first. And the live wire forward, Matthew Hannigan. Kicks his first of the evening. And it's a goal apiece here at Ingrid Harvey Oval. And this stream made possible thanks to the generous support of Great Southern Fuels, AFGRI and Kimberley Accommodation Group. Flights and accommodation at any Kimberley hotel. 3 nights worth for the goal of the year this year. Exciting. They're going to win another clearance here. The Crocs got legged. And Javier Taylor. Forward through the hands. Front and square, crumbing pretty good though. Oh, barging through. That was outstanding. The Magpies. Showing the footy. Forbes falls over. The Crocs have got him. Play on, says the umpire. Torpedo, if you don't mind. How good was that? By Williams, Timothy Williams. They play on quickly. Colby's there. Leads Johnston out to it. Chip kicks over the top. It's a good kick. And Johnson into full forward. Too much pepper on it. Still a chance to Crocs. Played for the free kick. Ollie Gray bangs it on the right boot. Just leaving it behind. The Magpies player leaves the Crocs to chip to full forward. Punched away by Catavira. Was pretty good. Dunstan there. Well done, Cox. Gives it to Farrell. And Farrell's away. Has a bounce. Measures the pass. It was towards Forbes. But straight into the laps of the Crocs. Yes, another raw Rito from centre wing. What a kick. Goes over the back. Gore's there. Can't claim it. The Crocs have got it. Oh, that kick's a shocker. Wilfred Cox could not make the most of it. So Jack Johnston to bring the footy back in for Ord River Magpies. How good are these scenes? Kelly's knob in the background. Sunset in Kununurra. Middle of the dry season, doesn't get much better, the conditions. Oh, that was superb by the Magpies. Dunstone ends up with it. They go backwards. The Crocs, chip kicks in towards full forward. They've got the footy, the Crocs, running in, open goal. He's dobbed it. And the Crocs kick the first 2 of the night. Wilfred Cox is deadly in front of goals. And it's been an exciting first quarter. Corey Woodhead getting involved. So back in the middle of the ground, Hunter even having a run on ball. Giving Milner a rest. They win the clearance again, the Crocs. Ollie Gray, superb defensive work. Attack the footy. And then got it out to Kellier. Kellier's kick along the line, sliding in. Quality mark. So Thorne chips over the top. He's got Farrell. Farrell, right foot drop, punt into full forward. Forbes has got it. Needs to replace his divot. But he'll have the shot deep in the right full forward pocket. The wrong pocket for a right footer. That won't worry him. The goal spearhead. As we see former captain Razor Ray Gaducci, the runner for the Magpies tonight. Forbes. Let's fly. Doesn't make the distance in the end. It's hit the post. Off hands. So a minor score. But good news if you're a Magpies supporter. The footy in Jackson Forbes' hands. They've turned it over here. Farrell kicks on goal. And it's gone over for a minor score. So the Crocs to bring the footy back in.
How many points does Maggie's have? How many
And
points
looks
does Maggie
like
have?
the number 28 is Morgan for Crocs.
Maggie's has 2 points.
Still waiting on a first name. Anyway, here we go, the Crocs. They're away. Click the afterburners on through half forward. I reckon the kick's going to go long and strong to full forward. Let's see how it plays out. Second bounce. We've lost the feed. We'll quickly go through the team lists. Kurt Hunter. We're in the number 1. 2, Padoon. That's Trent. Preston Gallia, number 5. Vaughan Williams, also number 5. You got to love this in the Kimberley. Number 3, Fred Johnson. I know who he is. Bruce Gore, 7. Douglas Evans, 8. 9, Robbie Johnson. And we're back live. In the forward line for the Magpies. Kick towards the line. Thorne desperate. Brilliant work. Hunter even. Needed to be quick. Just gets it away. Hand pass backwards and now they get it on the boot. In towards Woodhouse. Good chase, Farrell. He's got it again from McCormick. And the kick into full forward. Claimed by the Crocs. Play on quickly. Long kick along the line. And quality mark taken. The Crocs have got it on left half back. Robbie Johnson. He's got the footy. Some serious DNA in that body along the line. Johnston got spoiled from behind. Throwing it on the boot, Catavira. Even. Ends up with the football, goes backwards to Thorne. Thorne's up and under ball in the direction of Forbes. But the Crocs defence lead them to the footy again. Sliding in, taking the footy. Good effort, the Crocs have maintained possession here. Now they like the option along the line. Looks like Gore again. Waits for the option. Then sinks the slipper into full forward. Almost got most of it. Ball at ground level, Johnston just waltzes away with it. Then it's a target in Thorne. Racking them up in this first quarter is Thorne. They've got the loose player here. Forbes has ended up with it. Gives it to the run. Farrell to the hot spot. They've got the mark and Woodhouse will line them up from directly in front. Usually a very reliable shot for goal. James Wiz Woodhouse to bring the game within 2 points. He's missed. Had Farrell over the top. Ignored it, took the set shot. If you do that, you've got to kick the goal. He'd be kicking himself with that one as play on. And the Crocs have got it deep in the left full back pocket, more like left half back. Bit of hesitation now, the kick comes. Does well, got around him, great chase Hannigan. Kick comes along the line, Cody Cox was in the van, dropped it. Looks like it's a free kick coming back, is it? To the Crocs. So the kick long by the Crocs. McCormick played it pretty well to Edwards, to Dunstone, to Cox. They've worked it out well here on the left leg. Dicey kick. Said his teammates had challenged, but Jake Woodhead's got the footy. Gives it off to Edwards. The quarterback onto Cox. Has been lively in this first quarter. Cox's kick towards Rex. Drop what he should have taken. Gives it to Hannigan. Over to Davin Raymond. Right foot snap for goal by Davin Raymond. He's off to the minus side. So the Magpies getting opportunities, but being wayward in front of goal. And the Crocs play on quickly. This is William Corpus's kick. Found a teammate and they go long. The Magpies have turned it over. They've got Edwards free. Ignores it. Longer to Hannigan. Drops the mark. Farrell's in there. Free kick, is it? And it's going the way of Farrell. Desi Farrell. Shuts down the leading options. Looks like he's going to pin the ears back. Has he got the distance? Will need to kick from most of 50 metres. He's backing himself in to give the Magpies the lead. 17 and a half minutes gone, first quarter. He's missed. The body language and the crowd noise, dead giveaway. So red time here in the first quarter. Incredible vision. The pink skies in Kununurra. Quite a late sunset in the dry season as the kick in to Colby. Trying to control the footy. They've done it well here, the Crocs. Darch has got it. Ruben Darch. Goes on the left, inboard. And that kick is ordinary. Edwards has stolen it. Right foot kick. And they've got the mark. Jackson Forbes. From one skipper to another. And it looks like Forbes has had the short back and sides. And he's looking the part tonight. Nice clunk. And as soon as James Edwards has got the footy anywhere outside 50, close to the forward line, Forbes knows he's got to go. And Forbes, right foot drop punt. They've missed again, the Magpies. Less than a minute to go in this last quarter. Sorry, in this first quarter. Williams kick, not bad. Gets it into the left full back pocket. Waiting for the options. Now they go long. Down towards left half back. Great mark, Cody Cox. Having some sort of night. Then chips it in to centre half forward. Well played. And they go to full forward. Milner. The ruckman's got off the chain. And Darcy Milner the number 1 tap ruckman in the EKFL, can add another string to his bow with a sausage roll. And there's the siren for quarter time. So to kick after the siren and give his team the lead. They deserve it. 7 scoring shots to 5. Darcy Milner. I think he's kicked a goal. Not much of a celebration. Left hanging. That's the definition of an anti-climax. But I think it was a goal. So the Magpies go in just in front. An entertaining first quarter. We'll take a short break on Filming Footy thanks to Great Southern Fuels, AFGRI and Kimberley Accommodation Group. We'll be right back after this. Tim Lee's on the mic.
Y'all agree and check out. Sit here next to Shay. Go on. I said I wasn't fucking honest. Excellent shit. No, that's it. I wasn't fucking honest. I fucking nothing like that. Yep. I said, I don't fucking know. He doesn't tell me fucking nothing. I'm gonna fucking tell you what's going on. This is the only time that they tell Ingrid and Sarah, they fucking go out with it. Yeah, how was that? And then tell me. And they were Monday. like that, like, yeah, but that's not the other thing. It's really fucking out. Fucking better next to the cup. Yep, that's it. Money's taken every man and his fucking dog out there. Yep. And he said, when he was talking about it, he said, oh, no, I'll take you in that, man. You ready to get Wednesday tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, right, yeah. Alright, nah. Fucking done it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just a fucking piece of shit. Money for it. Yeah. No, please, no. Oh, no, not by action, forward. Hello. Hello. What is it? I said, you know, I'll ring that fella. I'll ring him up. And you watch me fucking do that. No. Yep. No communication whatsoever. It could have been fucking because you and fucking the whole fucking thing, I'll find out because this fucking house is up the road. And then the customers come in after. You know? Very.
And we're back live in Kununurra, and the Crocs have got a shot for goal. Deep in the left full forward pocket. And coming in. Can they pop it home and get the dream start to the second quarter? No, they can't. So 1 point the difference. The Magpies been wasteful. 9 scoring shots to 6, and they trail. The chip kick in to the right full back pocket. Cox. He's been rock solid. Plays on. The kick. Set a task for his teammate, but he's up for it. And McCormick's kick along the line. Rex is out in front. The ball's going to beat him and his opponent over the line. No, the Crocs have got it. Trying to play on, but can't con the umpire. So boundary throw in, it looks like. As Forbes getting up very gingerly. Just double checking the ankle there. That would be a huge blow if he was unable to continue. Jackson Forbes. Here we go again. The Crocs. Edwards got met solidly. McLean's there. He gets the free kick, does he? No. It's going the way of Edwards. Trying to take the kick. Here's Harold Bambara, but the kick by Edwards to Hannigan. Great mark. That was strong. Clean and crisp in the hands, and Edwards is an elite deliverer of the football, and Matthew Hannigan has already missed one. He definitely have a few butterflies. The Maggies haven't been kicking straight. Can he get them back on track? Yes, he can. Pumps the air. Matthew Hannigan, great goal. And the Magpies wrestle back the lead.
dents every quarter.
I know, Dad.
I'm just trying to help you.
I'm not that stupid.
Couple of tricky names in this lineup for the Crocs. Dolby, the skipper. Aloysius, maybe. I'm sure I'll get a few texts from the Crocs listeners. Feel free to send it to me, but he's been playing well, the skipper. Speaking of which, well done. Gallagher got the tap down. And in towards full forward, Johnston, the Colossus. He's got the compression garments on tonight as well. Following Hunter Evans' lead. Farrell's kick to Swinburne. Went to ground. In comes Edwards. Great tackle, but they had the loose player. It's coming back, is it? I think it's a free kick. And James Edwards, what a tackling machine he is. The Crocs were away then. The champion of the East Kimberley Footy League. James Edwards is the chip kick over the top. And that's a poor kick towards Hannigan. He's filthy. The defender turned forward. He expects better delivery than that. As the long kick comes down, even needed to impact that contest. Just got there too late. They've got the mark here. The Crocs, can they make the most of it? Inside 50. Ball wasn't too good. They claim it and get tackled immediately. They clear momentarily. Great contest. Swinburne did well. In comes Woodhouse. Good shepherd laid. Woodhouse. Right foot up and under. Banana. Oh, Hannigan lost sight of it. Hit him on the scone. Both players a bit confused. Now they try to run it out. Woodhouse lays the tackle. Probably didn't have the footy. Play on, says the umpire. Will he get another chance here? Didn't have it that time. And that's paid. Oh, how often does that happen? Trying to do the right thing. Trent Padoon. Oh, good mark. Solid by the Crocs. Chopped in. And goal-saving mark. Leyland's got it. What a fly! On half forward. Incredible. Couldn't hold it to the ground. And away goes Kurt Hunter. Right foot kick inside 50. And they've got it. Right foot snap. Sausage roll to the Crocs. No, he's missed. Wilfred Cox. Could have run in another 10. And you can see the body language. He's kicking himself. So both sides being wasteful in front of goal says a lot about the pressure both teams have brought tonight. It's East Kimberley Footy League Northern Division action on Filming Footy. Thanks to AFGRI, Great Southern Fuels and Kimberley Accommodation Group. James Edwards kick towards Forbes on centre wing. It's not good enough. And it goes out of the line. Central commentary position. We'll reset here. Round 10 action in the Kimberley Accommodation Group, East Kimberley Football League, Northern Division. That looks like Milner in the ruck, gets the punch down. Away go the Crocs. Right leg into St Arford. Wasn't the best of kicks. Even was in best position. And Swinburne does it well. His chip kick though is partially smothered. But they're good enough here, the Magpies. Measuring the stab pass along the line to Carl Rex. Been pretty quiet so far. He doesn't need much. Snap on goal. Comes across the face. And Thorne was there sniffing. He was keen. So Bantry throw in deep in the right full forward pocket for Ord River Magpies. 8 minutes gone, second quarter. 2 points the difference. Top of the table clash here. at Ingrid Harvey Oval. Bashed over the back. Farrell ends up with it to full forward Forbes. And he's got the mark deep in the right full forward pocket. Magnificent view of this one. Right behind this kick, Jackson Forbes has got a rocket of a right boot. Is the radar on tonight to kick Ord River Magpies third? And that's not a goal. Straight away off the boot. Went to the right-hand side. Just not enough momentum towards the mark then, I reckon, Forbes. You back him every time on the run from 65. For some reason, set shots close. Prove a problem. As the kick comes, Farrell. Brilliant. Barged through. Gave it off to the run. And the kick to Rex! Oh boy! He got up 2 stories. Paid rent while he was up there. And he couldn't hold it down. What a fly. Kick comes back inside 50. The Crocs drop what they should have taken. Hannigan to Forbes. Forbes snaps it. And he's kicked it. Great goal, Magpies. Hannigan goal assist. And Jackson Forbes misses the set shot. Bangs home the snap on to pressure. And the Magpies stretch their lead. They move to 3-8-26. And Port Wyndham Crocs, I think they should be 2-5. So 9 points the difference here at Ingrid Harvey Oval. And here we go again. Edwards. That was superb by the Crocs. They've won the clearance. Just missed his number as Milner comes in, takes the easy chest mark. They're winning plenty of clearances. Port Wyndham, just the polish of their disposal is not there. And Cox slides in. Been close to their best on ground tonight. Has been superb around half-back. Speaking of which, Edwards, he's the other one in the conversation. Floats forward. Chip kicks up towards Hannigan. Oh, what a mark, Crocs.
Hey, Matty. Reckon you can please get me
And that looks like Sokovia. Brilliant by him. Used to seeing him dob goals. Adding another string to his bow. Is that up and under kicks? Not 15. Surely play on. He's paid it. Hannigan's got it. Towards Thorne. He's got the mark. And with an 11.5 on the clock. Thorne will shoot from 40 metres out directly in front for the biggest margin. Gives it off to the Scud missile. Jackson Forbes. Not going to make the distance. Hannigan tries to take the mark. I think it's hit the point post.
Did I not have water?
And good umpiring. Looks like a boundary throw in. It's come off the post as you see Hannigan. Can't believe he's dropped that one. Still a chance for Forbes. Well done, Port Wyndham. Almost cleared it. Edwards! Brilliant goal! Spun out of the tackle. A mercurial effort from Coxie Edwards. And the Magpies. They pull out to the biggest lead of the contest so far. Port Wyndham Crocs. The gauntlet has been thrown down. How will they respond? And Edwards just getting off the chain has racked them up in this second quarter and damaging possessions forward of centre. So here we go again, even. Gets up high. Jumps over the top. but the Crocs win it. Still ball in dispute. Robbie Johnson won the clearance. Got leg, surely. Williams, Vaughan version. Here they go, the Crocs inside 50. Punched away, Cox from Hunter. And what a game he's playing so far. So 4-8-32. Ord River Magpies, 2-5-17. Port Wyndham Crocs. Snap kick, out of the pack, through the hands of the Magpies defender. Kadavira up in the air. Desperate here, the Crocs. Oh, brilliant. Kadavira came through and kicks it. Oh, and Thorns dropped the easy chest mark. And it's gone over the line for a boundary throw in. So left half forward for Port Wyndham. Coming into red time in this second quarter. They'd be desperate. Colby, the skipper, up against even. Wins it. Did well. Takes it out of the ruck. Up and under ball to Johnson. Got it punched away. Coming through was Wyndham. Couldn't collect the footy. Howard. And it goes over the line. Tremaine Howard probably got the best haircut out there tonight. Outstanding mullet. Like an 80s glam rock band. Has that kick up and under. Farrell did well. What a contest. The Crocs here. Still a chance. Well done. Ruben Darch. The kick in towards Fred Johnson. No chance for Fred. It's out of bounds on the full. So Fred Johnson turning back the clock tonight. As the kick comes in by Cox. Finds a teammate. In Corey Woodhead. Farrell. Great dash. Flair showed the footy. Then fed it to Edwards. Edwards kick along the line. Great mark. Wowee. That is a beauty of a mark. Scott Timms. And he gets it again. The 1-2's on. Timsy to centre half forward. Woodhead. What a mark. There's been some clinkers tonight. Corey Woodhead. Plucks it, then kicks towards centre wing. Edwards tried to claim it. Scott Timms claims him. And we'll have another ball up as Edwards doesn't like the treatment from Timms. And Timms wearing the goatee tonight. Looks pretty good. Looks like he's straight from the Three Musketeers. As Donovan, the young gun, tracks it towards the line. It beats him over. Not sure which character he beat. Scott Timms, maybe D'Artagnan. Surely. Or would that be Fred Johnson as the punch by Thorne? Out the back, Sokovia tried the fresh airy, then tried to pick it up. Woodhouse got him. Hand pass through to Thorne, to Edwards. He's racking them up here tonight now. Right foot chip kick, and Forbes has got it. He's got Hannigan top of the square. Takes his time. Now feeds it to Hannigan on the lead. What a kick. What a mark. Champagne football. Ord River Magpies. Can Hannigan pop the cork? Has been wayward in front of goals. As we hear that lone supporter scream out, let's go Hannahs. The Kalgoorlie Railway boy, premiership player for the Magpies and Railways. He eats them for breakfast straight through. Matthew Hannigan brings up another 6 points. And Ord River Magpies, they've got 5 now. They move to 5-8-38. Port Wyndham Crocs, 2-5-17. As we see the legend Mark Timms with the runners bib on tonight.
You know what your nickname should be?
Shout out to the Timms family.
Yeah? That's okay, Chucky. Fuck with that score.
There's not many more families I know around country football that do more for the game.
For goal.
I'm not on the actual
Just
billboard.
absolutely sensational as a free kick going the way of the Magpies here. They've got their numbers wrong, the Crocs. Oh, coach killer this one.
I'm streaming.
And they've got the footy on centre wing, the Magpies, from the lateral kick from Milner. Then they're going to come back here to Cody Cox. He set them up really well tonight, Cody Cox. Donovan sits under the ball. Bo Donovan, right leg now. In towards Rex. Oh, got a good piece of it. Good pressure, the Crocs. Trent Padoon in there. Bit of super slow-mo. Rex fighting hard for it. But well done, Leyland. Got it into the corridor. And dashing play by the defence of the Crocs. In towards centre half forward. Good contest. Punch from behind. Even gets the crumbs. And it's all Magpies on centre wing. Away they go. Edwards is off the chain. And that kick is poor towards Forbes. Turned over to Robbie Johnson. And can they slingshot from centre half back? Colby's got it. The skipper directing traffic. Left foot chip kick over the top. It's a good one. And Preston Gallagher or Vaughan Williams, take your pick. 2 number 5s in the team list. Not surprising, it's East Kimberley footy. You take the good with the bad. Zenith Malay feeds it off to Williams. That's what we're going with. To full forward. And there's the siren for half-time. And we'll wait for the scoreboard to be updated, but it's 5-8-38. So a 21-point lead, 4 straight kicks to Magpies at half-time. Port Wyndham will go away and lick their wounds. They're not done yet though. The Premiership quarter coming up very soon. Thanks to Kimberley Accommodation Group, AFGRI, and of course, Great Southern Fuels. Tim Lee's on the mic. What's it going to be in this second half? Will the Port Wyndham Crocs flex and show why they're a big contender in 2025? Or will the reigning premiers get the win on Ingie's night? Of course, Vale Ingrid Harvey, the official naming ceremony tonight. So a big night for the Ord River Magpies Football Club. We'll take a short break and be back with the third quarter very soon.
Huh? What's the score? 38-17. Winning out there, Link? Yep. All good? Yep.
He's got one camera?
Yeah. This is not here.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So it takes you by right.
That's my woodwork teacher.
Oh, cool.
He teaches our woodwork and metalwork classes.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Seriously? She's fucking seriously under slapping. You vomit. Oh yeah, she's fucking giving me a red hot fucking nose. Anyway, it's like the sort of plate. I'll put everything up there. I'll put everything up there. Anyway, so wipe it. And the fuck all the cup with the dishes. It would have been about 5 days worth of tobacco and fucking this line, yeah, and ash and shit. That was not a knife off. Lucky she was fucking sleeping on the floor, yeah, underneath my chair. We were running about another 5 days.
Okay. He's over there with me, that tree.
Happy? We're gonna fucking live together. This is gonna stop.
Hey, Maddie.
This has got to stop.
Or Dad.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you can go get me a hot dog or something, please?
A what?
A hot dog or a
We're
burger?
having a roast when we get home. Having a bloody
Please.
pork. No. We're having a pork roast when we get home.
2.5 pound bet, please.
We just had a fucking hamburger.
Please.
Then you'll go home, you won't want it.
What's it?
We even bought wraps and all.
Please. I probably won't even eat the whole thing.
Hey?
I probably won't even eat the whole thing.
Oh, you know,
I just want something.
hungry.
I just want something to eat while I'm here. Dad, it's free, Dad. It's free.
It's got nothing to do with drinks. You're a sport little fuck, aren't you?
Wyndham. Yeah, you've already got an Angie right here. Thanks. Oh yeah, that's a good burger.
Is it?
Yup. Can I have a bite? That's why, it's got onions in it.
And away we go with the third quarter. It's East Kimberley Football League action. Who's going to win the first clearance? It looks like the Magpies. get to the loose ball first, but the Crocs have stolen it into centre half forward, Colby. And can they get the dream start, the Crocs? Fred Johnson will be lurking. Colby taking his time. Too far out. Kicks it in to Johnson. Got a good piece of it. Gets the crumbs. Left foot snap. He's dobbed it. Port Wyndham Crocs get the dream start. Great option, Johnson. Couldn't take the mark. Thrown on the boot and snapped through. And Port Wyndham Crocs get the lead back. It's 15 points the difference. First goal so important. Brilliant work, Robbie Johnson. Claims it. Kicks it into Colby. It's an half forward. Punch from behind. Free kick. Colby's won it. Probably still too far out. Goes long with the left foot. Will pitch to the right of the square. Woodhead's there. Gives it to Catavera. Just bangs it on the boot. Well done, Jake Woodhead. Controls it. Gives the hand pass along the ground though. They've stolen it. Hunter, chip kicks towards Johnson. It wasn't good enough for him. So boundary throw in. Deep in the left full forward pocket for Port Wyndham Crocs. The ambush predators have started brilliantly in this third quarter. Can they bang two in a row on? Edwards did well, fighting hard as usual to Milner, but they've stolen it here, the Crocs, into full forward. What a mark! That is a hang! It's a beauty! And that's a contender for the AFCRI Mark of the Week. Bailey, jot him down. He's a contender for the Mark of the Year. $3,500 for the Mark of the Year. Thanks to AFCRI. Comes in for goal. He's kicked it. 6 more for Wyndham. Bruce Gore. Brilliant. He's kicked 2 tonight. 2 of their 3. And that was a special hang. Got up and controlled it, more importantly. And all of a sudden, it's 2 kicks the difference. So the Crocs get the first 2 of the premiership quarter. Milner tapped it down. Superb clearance. Farrell inside 50 to Forbes. At his feet. Brilliant pick up by the Crocs. And they go backwards to Sokovia. Oh, kicked it straight into Forbes' head. Lux of Fortune. Gave off a forearm buffet. That was good, Douglas Evans. Then the kick across the ground. They're outnumbered though. McCormick kicks into full forward. And the Magpies are going to have a shot for goal. Carl Rex has been very subdued tonight. But give him a millimetre and he takes a kilometre. So Carl Rex, can he light up Ingrid Harvey Oval? And boy did she love watching him play. It's a big night for the Magpies Footy Club. The Crocs trying to spoil the party. Carl Rex for goal. Up against the boundary line. It's not a goal. Love how he went with the right foot drop punt. And a shout out to the Shaw family.
Yeah.
No doubt tuning in and watching. Jesse's brother, former premiership captain of the Ord River Magpies.
Yeah.
It's a fairy tale story, Carl Rex. Got high hopes for his future. As the chip kick in towards centre half back, the Crocs trying to clear the footy. Pretty good effort too. Into full forward, Gore again. And he's creating headaches for Hunter Even and the Ord River Magpies. Coach Tom Davidson needs to get this matchup right. He's already kicked 2. Has Gore. And taking a hanger tonight from 45 metres. Slide angle, Bruce Gore to bring it within a kick. It's not a goal. And I always say it, first 10 minutes of the third quarter just so crucial. And Port Wyndham, they're the better side at the moment. Farrell, he's right up there in the conversation for BOG as well as Forbes. Bumps him over the line. Few chuckles from all the players all around there. Not sure if that was the planned operation, but anyway, Thomas Kelly involved at the back of this stoppage. Can Milner get it to him? Tries to. Kelly gets dumped. Umpire Wayne Paul says, "I'll have it, thanks, gents." So Douglas Evans up against Milner. Milner went in early, good body work, wins the tap. Catavira tried to break free. Eventually the ball does jar free. In the back, free kick. Oh, not sure about that one. It's a lot easier from where I am though. Catavira along the line. Rex, gets airborne again. Doesn't bring it down. Forbes bangs it on the boot in towards Woodhouse. He's there, so is Davin Raymond. Hand pass backwards by McCormick. Milner, up and under ball. Hannigan can't get there. Brilliant defence, the Crocs. Superb, beats Hannigan to it. Then the kick into the corridor. Outstanding, Javier Taylor. Gets it on to Bruce Gore. Lighting up Ingrid Harvey Oval is Bruce Gore. Howard now. Tremaine Howard into full forward. Snap by the Crocs. I think he's missed. And it looks like Jason Morgan dropped the mark, played on, had the snap. And I think it's a free kick, is it? It's coming back. I think he's adjudged his run over the mark. So it's a 50-metre gimme. So the Crocs, they're going to draw within 3 points here. Jason Morgan has been electric tonight. Salutes the crowd. Points to the sky. And salutes to his... Well, not sure who it is, but whoever it is, they'd be proud of him. And Jason Morgan and Port Wyndham Crocs, they are coming. It's 3 points the difference at Ingrid Harvey Oval. A very warm evening to you from wherever you're tuning in. It's just been magnificent, the support for the broadcast in the East Kimberley Football League. And shout out to the East Kimberley Football League Committee, led by Wayne Paul. Magnificent support. And shout out to our crew as well, led by Lincoln on camera, as Hunter did well. Showed good energy. Farrell put his head over it. Free kick surely. He's worked his way into best on ground contention now, as Farrell just been electric. Edwards has been instrumental as well, but just clever play by Russell. Just sense the player was there. What a kick to Cox. Cox plays on. Put your glasses down. What a goal, Magpies. Cody Cox. That is top draw. Desi Farrell to Cox. And we talked about Edwards as well. They're the top three. Raffle them in any order, I reckon. So it's back out to 9 points. Port Wyndham staying in touch without dominating. And that is a good side for them. They're just hanging in. Anything can happen from here. So free kick going the way of Hunter Even. I think Wyndham struggling to get their 6-6-6 sorted. As the kick by Even is a good one to Donovan. Bo Donovan, 16 years of age. Can you believe it? Long kick now towards Hannigan. Oh, he got a good piece of it. Crumbs. Davin Raymond can't get rid of it. Brilliant tackle. And looks like the free kick going the way of the Port Wyndham Crocs. Right foot, kick along the line. It's 50 metres, I think. And just a bit of poor discipline creeping in. And they go now. Through Robbie Johnson, has a bounce. Ducks around Car X. That's no easy feat. Into full forward. They've got the mark. And Dutch will have the shot for goal. Ruben Dutch. And shout out to Timsy. Getting me a nice fresh team list. As Ruben Dutch, the left footer. Oh, that is ice cold. He pops it through. And it's back to 3 points. What a game here in Kununurra. So Vaughan Williams, the number 5 down back for Port Wyndham. He's played on Matthew Hannigan all night. And the defence for the Crocs have just been brilliant. Their rebound run. It's the reason why they're still in this contest. And can you believe it? It's just 3 points. Johnson, superb. Well done, the Crocs. They win another clearance. Can they load on another goal? Into full forward. They've got it. Bruce Gore. And he's deep in the right full forward pocket. Kicking for goal number 3. And the lead for the Crocs. 21 points up at one stage, the Magpies. The Crocs, they never lay down. Bruce Gore for goal. He's missed. And he looks up at the sky as we see this fog come in. The cold air hits the humidity. It'll be dewy and greasy as well, that ball. A few wry smiles on the bench. And Timsy and Ray Judici, great sportsmanship shown by both those great gentlemen. As Dutch tried to pick it up, Woodhead came through, Corey version, and it goes over the line. So boundary throw in. Just outside 50 for Port Wyndham. They're pressing here. Just coming up to red time. Brilliant clearance. Port Wyndham. Long kick in. Johnson's there, so's Gore. Can't take the mark. Second effort. Snap kick. Got pushed as he kicked though by Johnston, and it's out on the full. An important late contact by Johnston then. And Douglas Evans working hard in the ruck for Port Wyndham. He's been a colossus as the kick along the line. What a mark, Douglas Evans. Directs a bit of traffic. Takes it on the second bite. Then long and strong. Gore! Oh, what a mark in front. That looks like Twentyman Wilkie. but a goal-saving mark. And long kick by the Magpies along the line. Oh, Hunter chops in, steals the footy. Kurt Hunter now. Short pass in. Oh, it's come off the side of the boot. Not the best. Bit of volleyball work by the Crocs. Not bad. It was Tremaine Howard towards Robbie Johnson. The diving on top, James Edwards rode him like a pull pony. And we'll have another stoppage ball. Umpire Wayne Paul presses the reset button in the true centre forward position. Milner up against Colby, bursting through the Crocs. They've won it. And the kick comes in to the full forward line. And just waiting on the vision, looks like it's a free kick to the Magpies, and they kick into Swinburne, deep in the right full back pocket. Long kick along the line towards Milner. Had his head taken off. Darch again. Well done, Ruben Darch. The Crocs still with the footy. They get dispossessed. Edwards. Bit of pressure on that kick. It's good though. And Hannigan working hard up the ground. Superb play. Great mark and great kick. And away they go, Thorne. Looking ominous here, the Magpies. And the kick in towards Donovan. Collects the footy. Shows great dash. Flying shot on goal. Bo Donovan. Superb. He's got to finish like Buddy. And Bo Donovan restores the 9-point gap. Ord River Magpies 7-9. Port Wyndham 6-7. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And what a centre bounce down now. Milner, clutch. Like Kobe in the playoffs, wins another one. And Edwards and Catavira, or Kellier, sorry, just ran into each other. And Kellier, he's been important. Set that last goal up. As Milner wins the tap down, just brilliant to Edwards. Bangs it on the boot. Great anticipation, Port Wyndham. They've got the mark now. And the long kick to commentary box side. Just too classy is Milner. And numbers. Rex is off the chain. Collects the mark. Ducks onto his right. Sets up a candy store. Gets around 1, 2. Right foot. Boomerang! What a goal, Carl Rex! Oh no, it's not a goal. Premature celebration. Still there for him. Catavira to Woodhouse. Great defence to Crocs. Throwing it on the boot. Woodhead comes in. Flying shot for goal. And he's missed. And a fair bit of action going on. Like the look of Corey Woodhead. Adds another dimension to the Magpies. As the Crocs now take their time, kick long along the line. Only 20 seconds to go. The Magpies desperate to pinch one. The Crocs desperate to stop it. Or can they pinch one? And Fred Johnson. He's got the footy. He's got to get a wriggle on. The siren might beat him. Will we get a Fred Johnson? Raw Rito. No, he chips along the line. The siren sounds for three-quarter time. And a huge final instalment coming up. It's 9 points the difference. Don't go anywhere. Get the kettle on. Grab a cuppa and settle in with those fluffy slippers. It's a clinker of a final instalment coming up.
Now, I tried to pick it up.
Tim Lee's on the mic for filming footy. Thanks to AFGRI, Great Southern Fuels and Kimberley Accommodation Group, as we see Timsy steal a few lollies on the way out.
Because my shoulders are double jointed.
And so he should. We'll be right back very soon for the start of the last quarter. We've got a 9-point ball game. Will it be the Magpies retaining top spot? Or is there a new sheriff in town in the form of the Port Wyndham Crocs? We'll find out very soon.
Doing something not good. No, it's third quarter. What?
You're the painter, you're not working on it. That's the name. Huh? You will not apply that.
Can you see the microphone? No, I can't. The microphone's there. Where are all the other people? Mister's not here. Pardon? Mister's not here, so it's just me. Are you recording? Huh? What are you recording? I'm recording Maggie's. Oh, mate, I think I'm gonna fuck up. I was helping Callum move, and you know dollies, it's like a trolley and it has like a flat bit at the bottom so you can carry heavy stuff around. I picked up one of those with my arm, and I extended my arm like that, and my shoulder just rotated inwards. Like, it just went like that, and it fucking dislocated itself. Fuck that. And so, I'm gonna see if I can find one of those technical So was it just appendix? I don't know. I think it was dislocated. I think it was heard it, but anytime I move it like this, it keeps on like dislocating itself. I guess it was just like popping out of my joint. It was dislocated. If it gets dislocated, you would have to dislocated. No, I'm not saying it's dislocated. I'm saying it keeps on popping out of its joint every time I move it.
And we're back live here at Ingrid Harvey Oval as we see the boys in blue turning up to enjoy some footy. Always great supporters of the community. do such a magnificent job. Can be a thankless job a lot of the time. I tip my cap to the WA Police Service. And back in the middle, here we go, Evans up against Milner. Barnstorming clearance to Crocs. They get it towards the half-forward line, but what a mark. Woodhead. Incredible, Corey Woodhead. Kicks along the line. Farrell got first use. Left it for Milner, now he gets it. And gives the hand pass on to Donovan. He's growing with every performance. Loved his night tonight. Kurt Hunter, brilliant. One way, then the other. Gives a shimmy. Has a bounce, then the kick into the centre of the ground. Punch from behind. The Crocs still with the footy. Errant hand pass though, and Hunter even. He gets collected. Holding the ball. And reward for effort for the Crocs. And Javier Taylor goes to Tremaine Howard. Howard inboard. Gets it to the number 33, Jarek Padoon. Spots it to Colby, the skipper. So Port Wyndham Crocs controlling it well here. They'd be desperate for the first goal. To Johnson. Oh, got a good piece of it. Can't quite pluck it. Edwards comes away with it. Off half-back. Forbes. Good mark. Pushing up the ground, the skipper. It's a couple of times tonight. They've linked up. Co-captains in season 2025. Bit of kick to kick. Forbes and Edwards. Now Edwards chips along the line. Smart footy here. Gregory's got the pigskin. Ordinary kick comes off the inside straight into the hands of Timms. So Junior plays on. Then goes long and strong to centre half forward. 2-on-1. Cody Cox beats Jason Morgan. No wonder the ball was to his advantage, but Cox has just been sensational tonight. Donovan, breakout game for him as well. Milner's got it centre wing. Easy as you like as well. Chest mark. Then plays on to Jackson Forbes at centre half forward. Good contest. Players go to ground. Timms is there with Forbes. Timms takes it over. Forbes wants deliberate. And he gets it. And Timms not happy with that one. But Wayne Paul just grinning like the Cheshire Cat then. Says, I don't think so, Scott. So Forbes. It's been an entertaining contest between him and Timms. Has missed one from a similar position. Goes to right foot drop punt. Good punch from the Crocs defence. Trying to get it through for a point. But it's gone through for a boundary throw-in. And that's a good result for the Magpies. Crocs would have wanted it over the line. They trail by 9 points. Early stages, final quarter. They need to make their run soon. 13 scoring shots to 17. The Magpies have been wasteful. Hannigan, what a goal! Takes it out of the ruck, storms through and pops it through. The Crocs not happy. And I can see what they're talking about as well. Common sense would suggest, I think, one of the spectators have got in the way, have they? Oh no. If that's the case, well, I agree with the defence. But I suppose you've got to play the whistle. That's East Kimberley footy. The disaster for Port Wyndham. And I'd love to see a replay of that one, but that's controversial. And I think with a spectator getting in the way, you would think Kind of like when you're playing handball. Let's replay that one. So not sure whether the right call was made there, but it's all irrelevant now. Time's kicking away. Precious time at that. We got some impressive vision here of the bench and the supporters. So many people piling into Ingrid Harvey Oval tonight. It's her naming ceremony before the match. So the Magpies wearing armbands. They'll be full of emotion tonight. They'd be keen to do it for Ingy. As back in the action, Donovan. He has been superb tonight. Feeds it back with the Crocs. They refuse to die. No matter what happens, they're going to fight right to the end here. Chip kick over the top, finds Evans. Liked his game as well, Douglas Evans. Had Robin Johnson short, ignores it. Goes long down the line. Beats everyone. Fred is there. He's outnumbered. In comes Morgan, Jason Morgan. Late contact by Donovan was brilliant. On all fours, the Magpies defence. Tackle. Woodhead has got Morgan. No, it's not Morgan. But Corey Woodhead spoilt the party for the Crocs. So 13 minutes gone, or 12 and a half to go, sorry. Still time for the Crocs if they're good enough. Donovan gets it from Johnston. Harold Bembara desperately trying to force the 50-50 ball. There he is on the mark, Bembara. And the kick by the Magpies to Donovan. They've just got to get a bit tighter here, the Crocs. Too many loose black and white jumpers. The kick down the line. Great mark taken by Williams. Into the middle of the ground. This is a chance for the Crocs to send half forward. Cox! What a mark. Gets a bit of cramp and no wonder. Boy, has he covered some ground tonight. Cody Cox. Very close to giving him the Archie Stongs for best on ground. James Edwards in the conversation as well. And speaking of which, Donovan loved his game, so he's a massive chance as Ollie Gray chips over the top towards Jackson Forbes. No good. It's gone out of bounds on the full, so Trent Padoon plays on. Comes off the instep. Rex, he falls over as well. And Colby just falling into Rex. Bit clumsy there. Won't want to see that replay. Chip kick over the top. He comes again. Brilliant work. Javier Taylor. What a mark! Oh, I thought he took it. Play on, says the umpire. Milner can just slow it down. Oh, if it's not a mark, he just needed to hold it just a little bit longer. Split second even, but Donovan gets another touch. Ignores the Edwards option. Boy, he's showing experience beyond his years. Bo Donovan gets it to the excitement machine Rex. To Kellier. He's been solid again tonight, Kellier. Takes his time along the line. Jackson Forbes. Tradie by day. Goal spearhead by night. Kicks long in towards Hannigan. He's got it. He's got a loose player as well. Out the back is Woodhead, but Woodhouse takes it. It's Davin Raymond, in fact, to Woodhead. And Corey Woodhead. Can he add a bit of polish to his and the Magpies game? And if he kicks it, It's the nail in the coffin. It could go a long way to the win. The kick is good from Woodhead. A new Magpie in 2025. And the defender runs down and kicks an important goal. Is that enough for the Magpies to hold on? It's 21 points the difference. They've equalled their biggest margin of the night. They had that margin at half-time, but it was Port Wyndham Crocs who kicked 3 in a row to get it back within a kick. They even took the lead momentarily tonight, but only momentarily. The Magpies took it back and have held on ever since. So free kick in the stoppage. They've got 3 of them tonight. It's got to hurt you as a side for the Crocs. Edwards gave it on. And the kick by Cox. Hannigan! Brilliant chest mark just inside the line. Unselfishly into Forbes. And Ian Leyland pleading his case. Chirping at the umpire like a cockatoo at a karaoke contest. But they were having nothing of it. And Hannigan earns some brownie points. Dishes off to the captain from right in front. Jackson Forbes to shut the gate, I suggest. He kicks the goal. And the Magpies now, they move to 27 points. Huge task for Port Wyndham. It's not out of their reach. But boy, they're going to have to be flawless from here. And big shout out to all of our listeners from all around WA, regional WA, Australia, and in fact anywhere in the world. Such is the reach of filming footy on YouTube. And the Crocs here desperate, trying to win the clearance. It was Tremaine Howard working hard in there. They win it in the end. Up and under ball to centre half forward. Horrible bounce. Bambara coming through and helping, but Bambara's there again. Superb. Gore tracking it near the line. Johnston picks it up. Gore's got him holding the ball. Is it, or has it gone over? Stoppage it is in fact. So ball up just inside the line. Just dropping the footy. Colby comes to Gore. Snap kick towards the top of the square. Good mark taken. And Cody Cox. I reckon he saved 3 or 4 like that. Some sort of match he's had tonight. And I'm just going to say it now. He's going to pip Desi Farrell and James Edwards for best on ground. He's coming away with a pair of Archie thongs. Thanks to filming footy and Archie's as Edwards wins the clearance. It's like he was listening to me. Kellier is on the receiving end. Juggles the chest mark. Long kick in. Rex with the one paw. Got up high. Hannigan was claimed. Tried to take the footy. Leyland, good work. Rex takes the crumbs. Long shot for goal. Bouncing. It's through for a minor score. Or has it beaten everyone? I think it's a boundary throw in. So desperately needed. The leg spinner did Carl Rex. Bounced the wrong way. So it looks like Jackson Forbes here will take the ruck tap. Tap down in front. Good defensive pressure here by the Crocs. They will clear. Right foot banana by Johnson. Along the line. Not good enough to clear though. McCormick's got it. And he's got Milner inboard as well. So Darcy Milner being a revelation for the Magpies. And if you're going to knock this side off in the premiership, you've got to have a plan for him as the kick comes to Hannigan off hands. Brilliant work, the Crocs. They're outnumbering the Maggies here. Trent Padoon. Long kick now to left half back. And numbers with the Magpies, but the ball beats everybody over the line. Derek Padoon there. A couple of Padoons in the lineup for the Port Wyndham Crocs. Really liked Wilfred Cox's game tonight. It's been explosive. Third Hunter not bad as well. Just needed the footy in his hands a bit more. Like Douglas Evans. Same with Jarvia Taylor. Crocs have had plenty of winners. But just the consistency and relentless nature of particularly Farrell, Cox, Milner, Edwards. Just proving to be a bit much tonight. As Edwards, here's his name again, shoots it back towards Forbes. A bit messy here, Forbes toe pokes it. Edwards lays another tackle. He's just a tackling machine. Just lays so many. You just get so used to it. And most games when you get double figure tackles, you think you've had a ball burster, and I reckon Edwards does that every week. As Morgan is limping off, and Crocs have got another player down here. So it's exactly what they don't want is some late injuries. So thoughts with the Crocs players. Doesn't look like it's anything too serious for Trent Padoon. And I tell you what, Jarvia Taylor, fines master, is going to be giving out a few fines to him for those shorts. Tonight I suggest is Woodhouse. Fighting hard, had his head taken off. Play on, says the umpire. He comes towards Rex. Timms! Oh, the light tower. Built like a fridge now, Scott Timms. That is a strong pack mark, red at best. That's got the hairs up on the arms. And a nice little highlight for Port Wyndham and Scott Timms. He's going to have that on loop at Wyndham Supermarket this week. I reckon he's going to be an absolute pest. And why not? Superb grab. Silky left foot by the Crocs. Set his teammate a task. Snap kick by the Magpies. Ruben Darchie's there, and so is Woodhouse. And the Wizard. He'll kick inside the last minute of the game. And we'll put an exclamation mark on this win. The Ord River Magpies. Coach Tom Davidson will be very pleased. 20 scoring shots tonight. They've been a bit wayward in front of goals. But when challenged, they've answered tonight. James Woodhouse has been a bit wasteful. Not on this occasion. The Wizard gets the wand out. Bangs home the right foot drop punt. And Milner gives him a bear hug. But the Magpies are going to win here in round 10. And they'll maintain top spot on the ladder. The Port Wyndham Crocs will lick their wounds. Review the vision during the week, no doubt. And live to fight another day. Warren Gary Crows forfeiting against the Kununurra Demons last night. So the Demons hot on the Crocs' heels at the moment. The race for the finals heating up in the East Kimberley Football League Northern Division. Kellier last to get up. The siren should sound any second. Milner gets the tap down. The Crocs get a kick in. They win the clearance. Brilliant play, Bambara. It's Padoon, in fact. Jarek Padoon can't pick it up. Johnston comes in. Padoon, like Ronaldo, off the ground. It goes over the line. So a bit of time on for injuries. Seconds away now from the final siren. But can the Port Wyndham Crocs steal a bit of percentage? Fred Johnson pushes him out of the way. Illegally, says the umpire. And Cody Cox, he's probably going to end up with the footy, and that's fitting. What a game from him tonight, Cody Cox. Raking left foot as usual. Long kick. Oh, great effort. There's the siren. And last possession of the night does go to Cody Cox. Our best on ground. And Archie Stonks, award winner. Congratulations to you. Special mention to Desi Farrell. James Edwards. Just brilliant as well. You have to say Bo Donovan in the conversation. And Darcy Milner, another dominant performance. But winners all across the ground, Ord River Magpies. And for the Port Wyndham Crocs, skipper Colby will still be proud of their efforts. With Gore kicking 2, he missed a couple as well. But he was electric up forward. Robbie Johnson got a fair bit of it. Needed to get a bit more. Kurt Hunter flashed in and out. Fred Johnson kicked a great goal up forward and provided a great focal point. Loved Douglas Evans. Ian Leyland worked hard down back with Sokovia and Scott Timms. Jarek Padoon, Harold Bambara as well. Lively players. Ruben Darch kicked a great goal tonight as well. And Wilfred Cox early on got a fair bit of it. But not enough for the Port Wyndham Crocs to get the win tonight. Matt Hannigan, great focal point up forward with Forbes. And just rock solid again, the Ord River Magpies. Just the Kununurra Demons, the only ones to exploit any cracks in their armour this year. And what a conclusion to this season it's going to be. With a minimum 3 sides, a genuine chance of winning it. And you could say all 4 in the top 4, whoever ends up making it, could be a chance to win. With the Warringah Crows pushing Ord River Magpies just last week. So it's enthralling footy in the East Kimberley. Massive shout out to Great Southern Fuels, AFGRI, Kimberley Accommodation Group, our stream sponsors. Big thank you to Wayne Paul from the East Kimberley Football League Northern Division and your committee. Magnificent support again. Big thank you to Matt Arnold locally as well. Sourcing some information along with Tom Davidson. And of course Mark Timms, always responsive and helpful. You legend. Thank you to Lincoln on camera tonight. Superb work again, mate. And to Bailey in the studio, but Tim Lee's on the mic. That's it from us tonight on Filming Footy. As we see this brilliant vision, customary in the East Kimberley. It's always a ding-dong battle on the ground. It's straight away after it. Everyone's brothers. And a big shout out to Ryan Claus, the president of the Ord River Magpies. Saw him trotting off. And to the Port Wyndham committee as well. To Ingrid Harvey, or her family anyway. It's Ingrid Harvey's special night tonight. Of course, now the Ingrid Harvey Oval. And the Magpies have christened it for Ingy in brilliant fashion. And that looks like Clausey there, the big fella, coming over. And these two sides, they are bitter rivals, Port Wyndham Crocs and the Ord River Magpies. They've had some clinker battles over the years, but they are good mates as well, and great sportsmanship shown there. It's going to be rocking at Ingrid Harvey Oval tonight. Commiserations to the Port Wyndham Crocs. Congratulations to the Magpies. as we see Mark Timms there in the foreground. That's it from us tonight. We'll see you next time. East Kimberley Footy League Northern Division. Tim Lee signing out.